It is February 15th, meaning the countdown is on for legislators to get bills passed and onto the governor's desk. So far, we've seen many bills progress, aiming to address a range of issues in our state.
We have team coverage on the legislative session this afternoon. Faith Ibuanu is tracking a bill proposing changes to student classroom time. But first, Julian Pottas joins us from Santa Fe, looking at two bills in the Roundhouse that could change the landscape for gun safety if they are passed.
That's right. So those two bills are House Bill 27 and 114, which are bills gun safety advocates believe can make New Mexico safer. But Republicans are arguing that these two bills are soft approaches, and do not address the issue, which is gun violence prevention.
Everything's regulated for safety. The one product in our country that is not regulated for safety are firearms.
Miranda Viscoli with the New Mexicans to Prevent Gun Violence has a great understanding with both these bills, saying it addresses the crisis New Mexico is facing today.
Guns are getting stolen and they need to be more carefully stored so that they don't get into unsafe hands.
House Bill 114 would put more pressure on gun manufacturing and stores to regulate the safety of guns. House Bill 27 makes updates to the state's red flag gun laws to give law enforcement and medical professionals more power to restrain guns if they believe a person is in danger of themselves or others. Republicans say these two bills have more focus on Albuquerque rather than the majority of New Mexico.
Republicans and Democrats who live in communities all across the rest of the state are tired of having to pay for the problems that are taking place in Albuquerque.
Republican lawmakers argue the current laws already have restrictions in place to highlight safeguards specifically for buying a gun.
There is checks and balances and sideboards on every aspect of buying a gun. Those laws are great.
The bills passed in the Consumer and Public Affairs Committee earlier this week with a vote of 4-2 on both. Viscoli says regardless of differences lawmakers see, she pleads both sides can find a way to find a compromise.
Numbers keep going up in terms of gun deaths and injury. New Mexico's at a crisis point and we have to come to the middle.
Now, these two bills are on the governor's priority list for this year. They are currently on the House floor calendar waiting to be discussed. Live in Santa Fe, Julian Pottas, KRET Action 7 News.
Advocates say one of the biggest concerns with the current red flag gun law is the 48-hour waiting period, which they argue is too much time to give someone with a gun if they plan to use it for dangerous purposes.